Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It is me, your girl BrittReacts, and today we're going to react via a suggestion to comedians destroying woke hecklers. Let's see what happens.
All we ask is you don't talk about race, religion, politics, gender, sexuality, and don't make direct eye contact with them.
A fan of me, and then you came and tried to make the show about you. You're doing it right now. Hey, guys, this is... Actually,
why are you here? She's crying.
As you can see, comedians now have to deal with the crazy world of wokeness.
No,
so that's why we are taking a look at comedians destroying woke hecklers. But before we jump...
Okay, hold on, because I don't think I need to have this filter, so let me take this off. Listen, while I'm doing this, I just want to go on the record and say, as of today, it is November 12th. Some of you may have noticed that I took a little siesta last week. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I took a little break last week after the U.S. presidential election. I say U.S. because a lot of my followers do not live here, and here as in the States. And I needed to take a break. I needed to unplug from the internet because I don't ever want my channel to be divisive. I don't ever want to be seen as divisive or someone who's trying to monetize off of division. It's not who I am. I don't stand for that. It's not my character. I don't enjoy that. I react to content that I think can start conversation and hopefully plant seeds of understanding more than anything. I don't subscribe to disrespect in any way, shape, or form. Y'all know I say it at the end of all my videos. Your opinions are welcome here. Disrespect is not. So you can write a college-long essay in the comments about your opinion, as long as there is kindness and maybe just some educational points in there. But if you're nasty, if you're rude, there's no place for you here. And I think, unfortunately, in the climate of our nation and even the world, people feel they have the right to say their opinion in the nastiest ways. And it's like, why can't you say how you feel without being rude? I don't understand it. And in this instance, this woman came to this show, and I have seen a snippet of it, but I'm going to use this as an example because I react to a lot of things like this. This woman came to this show. She sat in the very front, closest to the stage, and interrupted this man because she didn't agree with him. Ma'am, if you felt he was this toxic, you can leave. No one's holding you hostage. And so she disrupted his work because she felt she had the right to do so. And it just is the reason why I unplugged, because I don't come on here and tell y'all what my political stance is. If I vote for anyone, it's Jesus. Jesus is the lead of this household and of my life. And that's all I'm ever going to shout about. The rest of that is really none of my business, and it's none of your business who I vote for. I react to red, blue, purple, green, orange, black, yellow, white, like Christian, non-Christian. I will react to anything, again, that I feel is a healthy space and a safe space for conversation. And hopefully it breeds understanding. All right. So I just want to say that I will probably, for the time being, reacting to less content that can be divisive just for a little bit, because I need to just take a breather. And I am not trying to be divisive, but I think some of these topics just are what they are. And so I just wanted to explain that to you guys and tell you how much I appreciate it, because the 95% of positivity around here, I think, speaks to everything I just said. And I appreciate those of you that keep it that way, you know. But there is the 5%, the smaller percent of trolls, and that's fine. That's y'all's job for free. Y'all sit around and troll people. I guess y'all don't have no bills to pay, because y'all be on here trolling people all day, all night for free. Again, not my business. All right, let's get back to this. I have taken the filter away because I don't think there's any copyright issues here. If so, I guess I'll have to deal with that later.
As you can see, comedians now have to deal with the crazy world of wokeness. So that's why we are taking a look at comedians destroying woke hecklers. But before we jump right into the video, be sure to hit like and subscribe.
This is gonna upset
First, we
me.
have an
I can
animal
already
activist,
tell.
and let's just say that the comedian ended up leaving her speechless.
I want to talk about that.
Yeah, Andrew's gonna rip you a new one,
Do
lady.
you really like animals, miss? Yes, you do. Which ones are your favorite?
Everyone?
Animal? That's sweet.
Andrew Schultz is about to
Every
hand
single
her
animal.
behind.
They all have life. You're right. 100% right about that. They don't all need to.
Andrew. I miss Andrew.
I feel like you haven't experienced enough life or death situations with animals. You know what I mean? Do you think an animal cares about your life? You think a polar bear is going, you know what? She's probably got backgammon on Tuesday. Maybe I won't eat her. I'm just gonna sit here with this Coca-Cola and sip it with my nephews.
The fact that he
But
can
I
do
understand,
this
you like animals
on a whim.
because, you know, you live in the first world and it's boring and we gotta care about you. I get it. I'm with you. Say again?
Do you see me? I'm technically from third world country, technically.
I almost thought you said, do you see me? I'm an animal. And I was...
She's already begun to reach so much further that just shut up. Do you see me? I am technically from a third world country. Do you see me? Huh? If that's the case, I too am girl, shush. I also don't like that the title, we just automatically call people who want to be disruptive because of their opinions woke, because I don't agree with that. I don't think everyone who is going to be in this compilation is a woke person. I just think some people are, their privilege makes them so blind to the fact that they're just being rude and that their opinion is, there's no place for it in a comedy show. Technically.
I was about to be like, whoa. Because you are Asian, right? So that would make you panda a little bit, right?
Get her, Andrew.
No.
Fire her up. Fire her
You're
up.
third world, but you're from America, right?
Right.
You're born and raised here.
No.
Where were you born? Philippines. When did you come here?
When I was like 8 years old.
Oh, so you had some real
Yeah, that's real.
And in the Philippines, are there any animals that they eat that we don't eat here?
She said, shut her down. Shut her up. Shut her down.
I told my English friend that we're not going to win this.
You're not going to win this. But it's
I digress.
not about win or lose.
I digress.
It's not about win or lose. It's just about
They're eating the
understanding.
dogs and the
In
cats.
the Philippines, they eat dogs because they don't care as much about dogs, right? Because they don't have Chipotle. They don't have Chipotle, they got Chihuahua.
Andrew.
I think that's why my parents didn't want us having pets,
Because they'd get too hungry.
She said, she lost that so fast. Not at an Andrew Schultz show. Never would I ever.
Fido, come, Fido, come, Fido, come. Right in there, Fido. There we go.
Fido
nice
is
and
nuts.
warm. Nice and warm.
Over rice.
Rice. I love some rice out there, huh?
She turned it around. She turned it
This girl
around.
heckled the show with her animal agenda, but the comedian quickly made her realize that this was a comedian club and that all she should be focusing on is having a good laugh. So in this next clip, a woke person...
Okay, but I want to say we don't have context to this. And these are these smaller comedian shows. And at least in Andrew's set, it felt like maybe, because Andrew talks to the audience a lot. He talks to the audience a lot in his shows. I've reacted to tons of Andrew Schultz. I think he is one of the greatest right now. And so perhaps, you know, he asked a question, she raised her hand. That didn't feel so much like heckling. And she was able to find the humor in it. I think the next clip we're about to see with the lady crying is one of the ones where, babe, just leave. Babe, you can go. And if she was on a date with this man, I hope he dropped her off where he picked her up and ghosted her.
quickly assumed something and started heckling the most absurd statements. Just watch and you'll see how heated this quickly gets.
Hey, Manchester, Connecticut. Right? That's inherently funny, just saying saying the city name. At least I didn't say, no, I know where I am.
At least he
Saying
didn't
the
say
city
what?
name. At least I didn't say, no, I know.
She
where
just
I am.
started out the gate.
We're in a mall right now. I better behave. I call the mall police on me. You don't know. We got layers of security in this place. I mean, like, you can't throw something away if there's like a little bit of crumbs in it. You know what I mean? So I keep looking at you. I looked at you once for the brown parents part. I only did one brown parents reference. I looked at you twice before and after I said brown parents. So I said for the brown parents, and I looked back at you. And you look back at me as if you don't have brown parents. You liar, okay? Pull up a picture on your phone of your white parents and show me that I'm racist, okay? What are your parents' names?
My parents aren't even supportive.
They aren't supportive of it? But that's fine. It doesn't matter. They're Indian. Okay.
Is this narcissism? What is it? What happened here? Is he brown? I can't, like, what's happening? See, sometimes context changes. Like, girl, what? She started straight out the gate. Like, as if she's at a dinner with her friends. Y'all, people like this grind my gears.
They aren't supportive of it? But that's fine. It doesn't matter. They're Indian. Okay.
So why was she offended? Why was she offended?
I know. I have Indian parents too. You didn't know that.
He's brown.
Yeah. Why did you look at me when I said my parents? Now you know how it feels.
Yes, heckle her back.
But I learned a valuable lesson, okay? Don't look at people during jokes. That's the lesson that I have now learned. I'm not gonna be looking at anybody in the eye because they're gonna think that I'm talking about them.
As you can see, this heckler is quick to judge the comedian and assume that he is somehow judging her, but it gets even worse. Just watch.
Okay, I'm sorry that you're sitting right in the front and your eyes are literally of closest proximity to mine.
Right.
I'm so sorry.
And if I remember properly from the beginning opening clip, she has on like a very like distracting dress, like the pattern of the dress from the back. Like, think about your eyes and where your eyes go to. What do your eyes catch first, right? Like things like colors and patterns. This lady, maybe she was going through something. I don't know. But what I admire the most is these comedians and their ability to keep the show going and using what's happening as material. That's talent. This is going to make me mad.
You know, because you know brown parent. Like, I should have looked at this guy. Here I was being discriminatory and not giving this guy a chance of connecting on brown parents. Man. Did I ever think I was going to learn this lesson in Manchester, Connecticut? Who thought that Manchester would have schooled me on discrimination?
Oh, Lord. Rip her to shreds.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I haven't called the mall police yet. If you called the mall police, it would be more believable? Why? Awkward. What?
Awkward.
Yeah, I think we're all confused. I think we're all... I think we all were more... We even like knew more what was going on when she pulled out the baggie of pumpkin seeds. I think that was...
She pulled out a bag.
Compared to this, that was a moment of clarity for us. It's okay because...
Okay, I think she meant if I called it be more believable, like, as, like... And this is, I could be totally wrong, but like she's basically saying like, I'm being a Karen, or like maybe she was trying to find humor in it, but the joke was just, it wasn't good. What do you think? What do you think she meant by that? This, like, you are wasting everyone's money and time. Don't go to shows and do this. No one is coming to listen to you debate with the comedian. Let him do his work.
Compared to this, that was a moment of clarity for us. It's okay because...
I bought your couch.
I might buy it back from you, actually.
Hey, let me see the couch.
No. Let me give you a piece of advice. Okay. Yeah, let me give you a piece of... Yeah, let me give you a piece of advice.
No, please don't.
People in this room are very not happy with what's going on right now.
He's about to get mad. He's about to get
You
mad.
didn't know that until they clapped. But I knew that because I'm from the future. I already foresee an instance where this just keeps going back and forth, and every time I'm trying to do a joke, you say something, and you're very supportive. Obviously, you're a fan, and you bought the your pen. And every time I'm trying to do a joke, you...
Okay, and to be fair to him, she's with someone. Why hasn't he tried to, like, encourage her to stop? Like, hey, babe, it's date night. Or like, hey, let's not. I feel like she's probably this way all the time. And maybe he's used to it. Maybe he's desensitized.
Say something, and you're very supportive. Obviously, you're a fan, and you bought the Your Pal thing, but you also do have to understand at the live show, there's like a little bit of a barrier that needs to happen. You can't interrupt the jokes with your commentary. You know what I'm saying? Because how would I do a show if that was... You didn't say any commentary.
Remove her.
Until you said commentary. That's
Remove
exactly
her.
Because remember, I was like, because you know, with brown parents, and you're like, why'd you look at me when you had brown parents? I didn't say, hey, did you notice I'm looking at you when you have brown parents? You made the comment, so it was you.
She has to be
Let's
right
just
in
acknowledge
everything.
That.
God bless him.
And let's move forward.
The host
Oh, he
has
looked
now
at her
made
like-
an entire warning to
He
tell
did.
the
He
girl
looked at
that
her
this
like-
needs to stop. But let's see what happens just 5 minutes later.
You were
5
heckling.
minutes?
You were heckling, yes. Listen, I'm going to stop. I don't want you to leave. I want you to stay, and I want you.
He's pissed. She's
to
ruined
deal
his
with
show.
it, go through it, and realize that when you come to a live show, people here paid for tickets to watch
What I
you
just
talk.
say.
And I did not ask you for all that feedback that you gave me. So you interrupted, and you actually caused a disturbance for the people who paid
to be
watch.
here, exactly.
And now you're making it about you.
Exactly.
Think about that for a moment. And then
That was her cue to
politely
leave.
Stop and let me finish. Okay? There's people suffering more than you and I right now. We have trivial problems. My problem's I'm getting heckled at a comedy show. Yours is that you got shut down by a comedian because you were heckling, okay?
Ooh.
There's much bigger problems
Clap
in this world
back,
than that.
sir.
Let it go.
Who is he?
Breathe it out and let it go.
How did this turn into a therapy session for her? Sir, the guy that she's with, escort her out. This has gone way too far. I feel really bad for him, but I also appreciate the way that he's handled this and like talking her through it, like breathe it out. Like this turned into therapy. She's a narcissist. And if that guy is in a relationship with her, he deals with this on the daily basis. Like she's never wrong. If this is a first date, sir, run. The flags are redder than anything I've ever seen. What the heck? This is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. She's a troll. And this is what trolls do. They like can't stop. They can't help it. They can't stop. And it's like when y'all like defend me in the comments, I love it so much. It's like you're wasting your time. This person is literally miserable and they're living for the drama. Don't give it to him.
During the performance, you know?
He's still going.
Okay, well, thanks for rubbing it in that it was an accident. It was just...
I accidentally bought tickets to the front
accidentally
row.
bought the tickets that were front row. Was that?
I'm actually taking a step outside because I can't stand them right now.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Well, that's not an accident.
The way he's able to carry on is
Well, you know...
professional.
No. Hey,
She's
guys,
still going.
Actually, I would beg to differ. This is a learning experience for all of us.
How many times is there in Torah?
Okay,
They're asking her to leave.
I'm sorry, guys.
He's finally
Thanks for
telling
coming.
her to leave. Oh, she's on crutches? Oh,
This is
he's
what
on
happens when
crutches.
you accidentally buy tickets to a comedy show. It's accidental.
So this guy didn't let the rude girl get to his head. And
He
even kept
finally,
making
on
jokes in this
crutches,
weird situation.
escorted
But
her
he
out.
didn't at all deserve this. So in this clip, we have Jimmy Carr, and
You're
let's just
not
say
heckling
he isn't
Jimmy
worried
Carr.
at all about cancel culture.
Hey, the lesbians? Are you a couple? Oh, and how long have
Okay, but I've also reacted to Jimmy, and part of his show is doesn't he like ask people to heckle him? Like he'll ask questions, right? Right?
you been smashing pasties?
It's crazy to
10
say.
months. Oh, but they mate for life. They'll be all right. And what are your names? Sorry, I didn't get your names.
Jenny, Sarah.
Jenny and Sarah. Well, Jenny and Sarah. So, what do you do? I mean, I know what you scissoring mainly, but what do you do for a living?
I'm a recruiter in a tech company.
A recruiter in a tech company. Okay, and
I work in admin in a hospital.
admin in a hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, I don't know. Normally, the jobs can tell me who's wearing the strap-on, but I've no idea yet. You couldn't get a cigarette paper between those two? No idea.
What happened here? How did this start?
Yeah.
The comedian is clearly not afraid to make jokes, and
Jimmy,
it makes
how
his
did this
shows
start?
very funny. But even though the heckler was polite, I couldn't say the same for this next clip, where it quickly gets very...
Oh, no. This is I love him. I can't think of his name right now. He has a stutter. And we're going to protect him at all costs. We're going to protect our short king at all costs. Don't get me fired up on this YouTube video here. I love him. Dang, I'm saying how much I love him, and I can't think of his name right now.
woke. Just watch how this quickly makes a really absurd situation.
Gosh, it's good to be here. There's like, I am a short man, or a tall boy. You decide. I hope you can see me over the piano okay. They're totally not interested. That's all right. I'll try to pretend like that didn't hurt at all. They didn't look up. They didn't even look up, not a one time. They didn't even look up to look down. It was hurtful.
Oh.
Right. You know what? I tried. I was like, I'm gonna play on my insecurities. I'll talk about how short I am. I think if Biden was shot, he wouldn't know for a while.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Oh, when I flipped to the other side. Okay, I see. Here I was. I thought I was safe in the heart of Hollywood, and boy, was I wrong. Man, was I wrong. I saw a lot of F-150s out front, and now it's all coming together to me right now.
I understood that reference. I saw a lot of F-150s out front, so he thought he thought he was on one side, but he brings up Biden, and he realizes he's on the other side. I got you. I'm from the South. I know what's going on.
Out front, and now it's all coming together to me right now.
He's not stuttering.
I think, you know what? It doesn't matter. How are you guys over there?
Oh, I was just saying I like your shirt.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah, that's what I had hoped for tonight. You know, this whole week, you know, in between writing jokes, I was like, I hope they like my shirt. I appreciate it. I'm married though, and we would never work out. My wife is, she's married right to me, and I love her dearly. I love her dearly. She's so much taller than me. I lost respect for her when she married me. I was like, you don't have to do this. This isn't you. You know what I mean? I was like, this isn't a write-off. You don't have to do that.
Oh, write-off is crazy.
Losing respect for?
Girl, that's what you, because there's a lot of tall people. Please don't piss me off.
Losing respect for? Oh, you. Oh.
Oh, she wants an answer.
Does it happen?
What are you in class, girl?
Yeah. Oh, I get what you're saying. A little bit insecure.
You're asking this man for advice in the middle of his
I said I lost
set?
respect for her because she was dating me. Yeah. So these are jokes.
Girl, what? Some people really are so tightly wound. They're not funny in real life. They don't understand humor.
I have so much respect for my wife now. It's insane. It is crazy how much respect I have for her as a human.
She was, again, trying to make it about her and trying to can you elaborate on that? This is what the new kids call a pick me. She just somehow needed to shut up. Stop trying to be deep and introspective. It was a joke. Lighten up.
Human, and as a woman, and as a person, the fact that she's with me is so right.
So this girl took every joke literally, and this comedian was very quick to brush it off and make it into some funny jokes. However, in this last clip, the comedian went and totally owned the woke agenda, and he clearly makes a great example of how unbelievable this entire wokeness agenda is when it comes to comedy.
I was performing at a college. Now, colleges are notoriously fun. At least they used to be. College kids used to party, right? Cruise ships used to be boring. Old people who are conservative, they're not gonna laugh. College kids used to, everything has changed. Now the cruise ship people are like, make me laugh, I'm ready, yeah!
And the college kids are.
And college kids are like,
Woke.
I'm ready to protest. I just don't know why yet.
I just don't know.
Should we protest now or wait till later? They're ready. They don't even know what to. They have the sign ready. They're just. What are we writing on this today? Chick-fil-A? Are we doing Chick-fil-A? Are we protesting? Top Gun? What should we protest? We gotta protest. They don't have fun. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So here's what happened. I get to the college, and the student advisor is the lady in charge. She goes, just so you know, we did not have a good experience with our last comedian, and we want to make sure that you understand this is the student safe space. This is, we don't want to trigger them. So all we ask is you don't talk about race, religion, politics, gender, sexuality, and don't make direct eye contact.
That is all of a comedian's money-making bag.
Other than that,
right
say
there.
whatever you want. We're really big into freedom of speech on this campus. So,
I get it.
I
get it.
I'm like, race, religion, politics, sexuality. I'm like, what am I going to talk about? It was out of control. So I said, what if I just say hi to them for an hour and get paid? She's like, that'd be great. She didn't even want comedy. She just wanted me to be just up there. So I just did. I came out strong. Where's all the freshmen at? They're like, yeah! Sophomores, juniors. I looked at my watch, 59 more minutes to go. I did not time that right. Then I started saying, where's all the white people at? Where's the black people at?
No.
Latinos, Persians, Asians.
She
Then
said
I
no
started running out of
race.
groups. I'm like, Laos in the house. Who else? And then I made a mistake. I didn't even know. I said, where's all the LGBTQ students? Make some noise.
Oh, he forgot the plus and
You're here. Yep.
and the other things.
But I'll tell you what, at that show, the woman got offended. One of the students, she came up. I just called her a she. Hold on.
Right.
I'm not a biologist. Hold on. They all came up at the same time. Because it was one person. And they looked me in the eye and they go, that was extremely rude what you did up there. And I go, what happened? I just said hi. She goes, where's the LGBTQ students? I go, that was nothing. She goes, it's LGBTQIAA plus, you idiot.
Oh, I didn't know that. Second ed.
I was like, wait, I didn't know they did an update. Did you guys know they did an update? No. If you did, that's cool. You're like an iPhone 16. You're updated. I'm a little older. I'm an iPhone 7. I'm not quite there. iPhone 7 used to be good. It's not as good anymore, but don't hate on the iPhone 7, all right? It had its time. So she was mad at me because I wasn't updated. I had to go home and Google it so I don't offend other students. I go, what's LGBTQIAA plus?
He forgot
and
the
the more you
second A.
Google that stuff, the more the advertisements start changing on your computer. My suggested items are completely different than they were last year. We think you'd like this. I'm like, oh my God, add to cart. We'll see.
Add to cart.
Yeah. Christmas is gonna look a lot different for the family this year.
Oh,
Let me tell you
Lord.
that. I can tell you that right now. Yep.
So the comedians are clearly getting into pronouns trouble
They're
with the
fighting
woke
back.
agenda, and let's just say that this will probably not be the last time. So like and subscribe before commenting your favorite clip in the description.
I think my favorite clip was Andrew. Andrew, because he just handled it so well. The other guy handled it well, but she just was obnoxious. Anyway, I think the lesson here, the takeaway is don't go to comedy shows if you don't have a wicked good sense of humor. Go and have the day you deserve, friends. Bye.